I said the second.
Wow. Many problems. Why? Tell me, what is this? Oh, in front of you is a rightly set for you a poem entitled Come African Sun. Welcome. It's a distress. Shun all this darkness parade all over. It's a throne that scares. It's a snare that eats up a soul. A soul like a seed, very viable. Lies in this earth before germinating. There is no sun. All wishes are always dreams. All once hoped for comes the snare that trims. Through and through darkness always becomes the song. So noisy and cause for the ear to hear. The seed needs to germinate. And the light inaccessible. There is no sun. An attempt is made immensely. A radical down and a plumal up. And the darkness dominates. It remains skeleton dry. No opportunity to hide love. No opportunity to grasp education. No sight to experience the warmth of the sun. And the darkness supersedes the light instead. And it is counted doom. Like a proverbial broken glass. And the seedling is no more. There is no sun. From far west, a consultated hope. The African sun comes. The seeds in the homes are craving for you. The seeds from home are craving for you.
The want of life to live in a seed will start to grip a progressing smile. A progressing smile of germination to stretch clearly to reach the sun and grow to bear fruits which will let Africa bloomless. And our problems will be past tense. I want to fly.
No more questions for my parents.
No more seeking for my home.
No more help for the survival of the night.
Of distress will be over. And the morning will come with a bright rising sun. Son of African, come. Change the darkness into brightness. We are not exceptional. All in that already is. All should be made to be. We are able.
Thank you.
Mwana mama pepe tanga.
Mwana mama pepe tanga.
Mwana mama pepe tanga.
Mwana mama pepe tanga. Ipentia, ipentia, ipen mama, I am tired. Ipentia, ipentia, isen mama, I am tired.
Owefwe, isen mama, I am tired. Ladies and gentlemen, in front of you are the two girls, ready to recite for you an oral narrative in Luya entitled Paint. Entitled Paint. Haha. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, once upon a time in the village of Shimpolo, there lived a man by the name Mr. Wefwe.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you heard his name? His name was Mr.
Wefwe.
Please repeat back after me. His name was Mr. Wefwe. Aha, as you have heard, his name suggests what he usually did. And you know what was work is? Say no, please. Did you know what his work is? No. His work was to paint. He could paint there, here, and he could paint, and paint.
Brothers and sisters, as you have heard, Mr. Were used to paint. He could wake up very early in the morning to go from door to door to paint. He used to paint, and paint.
could write on all writing materials. On exercise books he could.
Right.
On exercise books he could. Right. On writing pads he could. Right. And one day he wrote until the ink was over.
Oh, brothers and sisters, this man wrote. He wrote. But you know what? One time this man, when he went to paint, he painted, and painted. But the very sad thing is, this man painted until the brush got broken. The brush got broken.
Oh, it's indeed sad that the brush of Mr. Wefwe got
Broken.
The brush of Mr. Wefwe got
Broken.
and the villagers were all crying,
Mr. Wefwe, Mr. Wefwe.
But there was nothing they could do to save the man. There was nothing they could do to save the man. Ladies and gentlemen, I once more beg your attention. As you have all heard, the brush of Mr. Wefwe got
Broken.
the brush of Mr. Wefwe got
Broken.
Be watchful. There is AIDS at the corner. Thank you.
So this is also one of them. Girls' dorms. We do not have enough, but they try to really make themselves smart. The floors are coming out. We have not had an opportunity to get funds to do this. So that's how they live here.
How many people do they still do 2 and 2 in here?
Two.
Yeah. Does anyone sleep on the floor here? No.
No, here, no.
Please. No.
Yeah. But this is the teachers. Yes. Yeah.
So I think it sleeps with them in the room?
Yes.
That's how you And you put a little price so they don't fall down.
This is also another room. What I'm saying is these are the mattresses, so that we have them very thin, and the blankets, because of the weather, they are really light, so they shiver at night.
It's clean. Decoration.
This is the blanket. Sometimes the blanket necessary.
Yeah.
We take them out. The other one is up there. That is the girl's dog. Up there. I don't know how easy it is to climb, but we can just look from here.
Sorry. The shoe fell off.
Oh. That's another spot. They try to.
These are boys.
Boys.
Oh, they're still girls.
I know these are girls. Boys is down there. You see the boys over there.
Okay. Not surprised.
Yeah. So the problem we have, we really need blankets. We need mattresses. Because the mattresses they are very thin. So sometimes they just sleep on the wires, which hurt them. So especially this weather, as I've said, July is a very tricky time for us. That's when we go to the hospital most. because they come up with complaints, headaches, stomachache, flu, you know, all the time.
So they keep their clothes in here?
Yes.
So they share?
Yes, we share boxes. They also have some places here. It's not very neat. we keep them in here.
Okay.
So we go down. Now we are looking for a way how we're gonna keep them so that it looks like the balls. It's the problem because you know they sleep too, so each one uses their little one, and this is very, very light. You know. This is another dorm for the boys. To do
the Olivia Pepper from the office.
This is how the boys live here. We are happy that they are the shelter. They have somebody minding about them, and they are sheltered instead of being outside there in the streets, and they are being taught here. They are learning at least, and they are being rehabilitated. Their behaviors, you know, we do a lot of spiritual counseling here, and also guidance, you know, how to change from what they were, so that they can be able to live upright life, you know, to be like other citizens. So it's a struggle, but how we wish we could have, you know, like better beddings, and better floors, and even painted walls, clean walls, so that they can also live to know that there's a better life than outside there, where they have come from, or from the suffering that they went through. So.
Forward to the right, to the left. Stand up, sit down, to the right, to the left. Stand up, sit down, to the right, to the left.
If you want to share, they look for a space to put a thin mattress so that you don't squeeze, you know, in one single bed. Yeah. So this is almost the same voice here. And down there is the classroom for secondary. Looking for. We're looking for help. This is like a space that can help these children. We're looking for help so that we can have a roof here. If we have a roof here, then this place can be used for classrooms. It can also even be used for an office. The children have no dining place because they eat outside. So this is a space that we really long. for somebody to put a pillar for us. Only pillars, we don't need the walls. We need the top. And there's something to hold the roof, you know, so that we can be able to make use of it. There's an American university here in Kenya, USIU.
United States International University.
Yeah. They donated these few desks, the ones you see marked like that. So at least the form 3s have a place that they are sitting and right on. How come we need the place really to be, the walls and the floor to be made, and the windows even though sometimes when they're reading here at night for preps, it is so cold. But because we have got no any other way, they just prep the cold weather.
Prep is the same as study hall. Like in the night they'll come and study on their own.
Yeah. They study up to about 9:30. Windows, no doors, but they are happy that they have at least a place where they can sit and laugh.
So you have one teacher who teaches every subject, or you have different teachers teaching different things?
We have different teachers. Yeah. And it turns out to be a very expensive exercise because you know, our children here, they are not like those children in public schools. Because in public schools, they have come from they have learned properly from nursery at the right age. But here, you can find that we have, like now we have a girl who is still in nursery, who is in nursery, you know. And she's 13 years, 14 years. So you can imagine, and these ones who are learning, it's not that they're so good in learning, but we are encouraging them to learn so that they can be able to write, they can be able to read, and be able to communicate. We are supposed to give them a skill, or so that when they live here, they have something that they would like to where they came from, to continue that process of problem, you know. So we have really not been able to give them the skill, but we are making them to learn, to read first, and be able to at least understand, to communicate with people. So even so what we are doing here is non-formal education. Others are doing formal education, but we are doing non-formal education. Because like now you find a boy in standard 8, it's about to have finished the secondary level, you know. But we encourage them, we will make them in life. And we have girls here, and the boys who have made us very proud because they persevered, you know. We have a girl from the street. She's at Kendu Bay Hospital doing nursing. We are looking for assistance also for her to continue. We have another one here who also she finished last year, even if her marks was not very good, but we are so proud that she was able to have at least a Form 4 certificate, you know, so that also she will be proud to say, I went to Form 4 and this is my certificate, even if it is not the best. We have a girl who also came from the street, she's here, but she did very well in standard 8, and she's in secondary now, she's in Form 2. She's performing very well at school, and we are very proud at least what we are doing, that out of that in informal that we are doing, at least others are coming out to join formal schools, you know. So this is what we are doing here. And we need really the best teachers to be able to transform these children. Our desire was that out of these rejects, you know, we make jewels out of them, you know, children who have succeeded in life, even if they came from a very bad background. This is what we are really trying to do. And so this is why I'm saying we are proud that we have like now that girl who is doing nursing course, very proud of her. We have this girl who is in Form 2, she's doing very well. We have another girl here who's, okay, she didn't do very well, but they have Form 4 certificates, and they're looking for, they can do like early childhood courses for teaching the children, and also community health community. They can be able, their marks will take them to do that. But now we are limited because we do not have funds, you know, to take them. Like that girl who is in Kendu Hospital, she doesn't have a fee to, you know, because that is a place where you pay fee to learn. And also the girl here, Cecilia, who is in Form 2, she's also having, sometimes she's refused food, you know, she's in tears. I know she's a girl who is really suffering, she's struggling because the teachers are not also kind to her. They tell her, you have not paid, so others go to eat, you know, and she's left there. So it's very bad, but we tell them that it's a life experience, so she must not give up. And she must not feel so sorry because you find her crying all the time. We encourage her. You know, that's the story that she will tell after she's finished in the school, when she will be proud that this is what the challenges that I came through. So thank you so much for when you come like this. We feel encouraged, we feel valued, and you know, we are proud that somebody at least cares and somebody thinks of us. So, in fact, I don't know, the appeal that I can make on behalf of my children is sponsorship for education. Because I feel, you know, if we have not given them education, then we are just delaying the message in which they could be outside there in the society. So if we give them education, which I've said that we are very proud of what the success that others are going through, we really need the best. Like now, teachers, it's a problem to maintain them here because we do not have salaries to pay them. Okay, like now, last month maybe they want something very little. The tokens, it's not salaries that we cannot call salaries because it's nobody gets here $50 or 70, you know, nobody gets that much. But they have sacrificed themselves to do, but they need transport. maybe to want to visit their homes. Some are renting houses. Even if they are renting houses, cheap places, to live in, but there's no that money to pay them, to pay for those cheap accommodation where they live. And also they have to eat, where they are. So these tokens, they get delayed. Like now, you see, up to now, we haven't paid them. It's like 1.5 months. So these are the kind of challenges that we have, which we thank God anyway, because the teachers have really sacrificed themselves. For them to be here, it's a real sacrifice. And for them to stand in the class and teach the children is a real sacrifice. And we trust that we will be able maybe someday to have enough funds so that they can be rewarded properly, so that the efforts that they have put on these children will be able to reward, so that they can also appreciate. Although I cannot say that they are not appreciating, they are happy what they are doing.
How many teachers do you have?
We have 17 teachers.
17?
Yeah, because we have for secondary, we also have for primary. Yes.
And the government doesn't help at all?
No, government doesn't help. I used to follow. They don't say we are not helping. They say we are going to help. Come tomorrow and you will see what we have done. Come next week. Come next month. And I continued like this until I said, God, is this really what you wanted me to do? And then they say they are giving, but when we get there, they say we will give. But it has not reached us. Even teachers, we have really appealed to them to give us the teachers. They say we will give, because these children must learn like other children. But for sure we have not received. And so we cannot close until we receive the teachers. So we continue in our sacrificial way, struggling. So that is the life of motherly care children's home, the struggle. Yes. Okay, so we can go to the... Bread sausage. 12 bread. You use bread? Yeah, 12 bread. Yeah, okay, this is from 4. They are being prepared now to go and do a government exam. That is an exam that allows them now to go into the university. We have not been able to... last year was the first time we did the Form 4. And we had this guy, someone told me, who did, although they didn't do very well, but at least they got certificates. They have government certificates that they have come to Form 4 level. So
they are still within the home, or they left?
Some are within the home, but some had to, they have gone into friends, into, like church members, so that they can help them. Others housework, so that, but we did not want, that was not our plan, that they end like that, but because we are lacking equipment to teach them. Like now, we want our children to do like needlework, so that even dressmaking, we want even to know how to do hairdressing, so that when they go there, they can help themselves, the girls. The boys want them to do carpentry, shoemaking, but we do not have the equipment to be able to do that. And because they live in here, as we struggle to find funds to help them, you find that food takes everything. Right now, food is very expensive. It's very expensive. As much as we try to cut meals, like they take breakfast late, they take lunch late, so that in the evening we don't have to make a meal. It is still a struggle, yeah, because what we used to pay for one bag of 90 kilos. Now what we used to pay, like what I could pay for 4 or 5 bags of 90 kilo, now you buy one bag also, only you buy one bag. So it's very expensive. We don't know, we trust that things will improve, otherwise it's going to be very difficult for us, and this is where we say thank you so much, because we know you have helped these children to eat. And today, Mr. Mo visited here last week. He saw the needs, and he said he's going to do something for the children. We have a problem with firewood. He knows we do not have doors. I was telling you, we do not have the doors out, at those classes. And so Mr. Mo has brought the firewood and also timber to be able to make the windows, and also to make the timber stand so that we can have a roof. And so I welcome him so much. He's a very special person because he has his team. They work all around, and I'm so happy that he has come here. So you can say hi to that.
How are you, everybody? Hi. Very nice to see you. You are very smart today. I've come several days back. I've seen the place, the ground, the classrooms, the kitchen, your dormitories. I was feeling so bad because I can see all the kids are suffering here. As the company, China Road and Bridge Corporation, we're just working around. We're constructing the eastern and northern bypass. And I met with Mary, and we discussed about the issues later with the management of the company. Then we decided to do something to show we are also concerned. Because we are together since before. Our company has stayed in Kenya for 27 years. We have been always together, and we are going to try a lot to make this country more beautiful, and also to make all the kids here to suffer less. That's what I can say. Thank you.
Happy? We are so happy, Mr. Mo. We are so happy for your organization. Please give them our very best wishes.
I do want to thank Dr. Elijah, Dr. Tema Macheka. They couldn't make it here today, the former Vice Chancellor, but they wanted to be here. And they wanted to say they love you so much. Continue fighting the good fight. I want to give a special thanks to my alumni, where I graduated from, William Patterson University. I could just stand up real quick. Just stand up real quick. Give them a round of applause. For the past couple years, you may be seated now. For the past couple years, I've been able to advocate for the Motherly Care Children's Home through William Patterson University. So as Professor Mom clearly articulated, today I got two different faces. Today, I'm not coming as William Patterson. Today I'm coming as EMC Corporation. It's to my understanding, well, before I even get there, I want to give a special thanks to the Motherly Care Children's Home. It's because of you we make this day possible. Your stories, everything you go through inspires not just me, but it inspires the students that are here, and it inspires the rest of the world that we are privileged and we're blessed. I'm also aware that there's some folks that are preparing to take the exam that are in Form 4. If you're in Form 4, just put your hand up real quick. Is anyone here in Form 4? Form 4, come up here. Anyone in Form 4, just come up, line up right here. You're going to stay with me for this one. Oh, life in Form 4. Just line up here.
Y las huellas son ambos de 30, nosotros tenemos de 30. Honesta.
You're in Form 4. Is this everybody? You're going to stay up here while I'm here. And now I want to give the utmost thanks to EMC Corporation, specifically the Profeta Division. Because the truth of the matter is, without the Profeta Division, today wouldn't be possible. If you look at the wonderful t-shirts that everybody here is wearing, the uniforms that are going to be presented, it was because folks in New York, New Jersey Profeta Division looked inside their hearts to figure out what can we do to help motherly care children's home. And with that said, I'm going to tell you exactly how this day came to be. I was in a conversation with my district manager, John LaPresti, my boss. And one of the things he asked was, Joseph, I'm looking for ways that we can build our team. Ways that we can get us working together. If we could somehow help somebody who's less fortunate, then we'll put ourselves in a good position. Now, I know if there's any organization that deserves help, that's the Motherly Care Children's Home. So I pitched it to him. I said, look, there's a home in Kenya that we've been funding and helping out as much as possible, and there's some needs. So quickly he responded, and then I had a meeting with Joe Profeta, the divisional vice president. And I shared with him what the stories that we have here at Motherly Care Children's Home. And immediately he bought into the idea. So we've been in correspondence with Mary Matobo, trying to figure out what are some of the needs and some of the ways we could actually help. And I remember the first time we came here, we bought them uniforms. Well, I said that was about 3-4 years ago. Those uniforms are probably tore up. They're probably ripped. I don't even know where they are today. So we said, let's fundraise to get them uniforms, and let's fundraise to get them food. We set a benchmark, a goal to fundraise 300,000 Kenyan shillings. But what's even better is that we overachieved and we managed to fundraise 360,000 Kenyan shillings for the Motherly Care Children's Home.
160.
But as good as that might be, and as an accomplishment that might be, the truth of the matter is that's only a small piece of the challenge you face. There's much more struggles and there's much more things that you guys go through on a day-to-day basis that a humble 360,000 shillings can't take care of. We know that. We are aware of that. And at times, although we've made significant accomplishments here at the home, we wonder whether, is it really okay to hope? The challenges that we go through, where no one else really understands. It's not easy not being able to communicate with your mother or father. It feels like there's every reason to doubt, even whether there's a God, or doubt if someone out there cares. We get that. But I'm encouraged by the scripture that says, while weeping may endure for a night, joy comes in the morning.
Amen.
Amen.
And you don't have to look far to be inspired. Look at your own stories. I remember I was talking to Stanley, and in our conversation, he was sharing with me some stories that almost moved me to tears. He talked about a story of Anne. Here's a lady who witnessed her mother being killed right in front of her face. And not too far after, her father was chopped into pieces, watched with her own eyes. Yet if you see her here today, she smiles with a sense of optimism. Or better yet, another story of Sophia. Here's someone who's had a mother who was told that she was able to get an abortion when she was 8 months pregnant. And they tried to complete that task. What ended up happening was she bled to death and she died. However, Sophia survived. Sophia was moved place to place, and unfortunately she was put right on the street. Put in different locations, but the Motherly Care Children's Home brought Sophia here today, and today she has somewhat of a promising future. Those are the inspiring stories that you have to hold to. The stories that will keep you going. The challenges we face in America are nothing compared to some of the challenges you undergo here today. So, with that said, I'm not going to be here long because we have a lot of presentations to do. I'm going to leave you with 2 words. 2 words that I used to inspire a graduating class that was going in the midst of one of the greatest recessions of all time in a job market that seemed devastating. 2 words that inspired a people, the United States of America, to go through segregation and to stand up despite the odds. 2 words that inspired the South African country to break the backbone of apartheid and to stand up and vote for their first true president in Nelson Mandela. 2 words that is going to take Motherly Care Children's Home to the next level. And those 2 words are rise up. I want you to rise up and show the world, particularly Kenya, that there's nothing that can get in the way of a willing heart. I want you to rise up specifically to the girl whose mother died of HIV/AIDS. Rise up and show the world that the way to break this barrier, or to combat HIV, is to be open about it, to talk about it, to get tested. To the boy that was neglected and abused, rise up and show Kenya that your parents' sins are not going to dictate your future. And I also tell to those that just been called orphans in another statistic, to rise up and show the world that you are a child of the King. Now with that said, today our theme is to reclaim hope, under the idea that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single step. Today we're going to take a step towards that journey. And I'm here to tell you to remain hopeful. And if you're fearful and doubtful, that's fine. Because hope is not the absence of fear, But hope is the presence of fear, confronted and conquered. So today, we're not going to give fear a fighting chance. We're going to look fear right in the eyes, and with the armor of God, we're going to tackle those fears head on. And the reason why we're going to tackle this fear is because I believe in you. William Patterson believes in you. Joe Profeta and the EMC division believes in you. So motherly care children, today we reclaim hope, and today we change our tomorrow. God bless you, and God bless motherly care children.
We don't have words to express ourselves. The challenges are here with us. We listened very well and understood. And indeed, this is a seed which has been planted in our hearts. And we are going to start from here. We are so grateful. And thank you so much. And God bless you for the good things you are doing to this home. The challenges are there. And we are facing them head on. And with the love of God and the hope, we are going to succeed. Thank you so much, and God bless you so much. Thank you. Okay, and now I think we shall go ahead and start calling upon the speeches here. And first, I'll call upon Mrs. Mary Metopo to come and take over. And Professor Monica, you prepare yourself after Mary. And then from there, we shall go to presentations. Mary.
I'm really touched and humbled. We are so honored here at Motherly Care Children's Home. I have no words. When I look at you, when I look at all the gifts around us, I wonder about the amazing God that we serve. Today especially, it has been a great day that you arrived here in such a big way. If you look in our kitchen, there's no cooking going on. No firewood and no food. And so today, see what you have done. You have brought us hope. And I also thank God that even the Chinese group team also came in at this time. It is wonderful to trust in the Lord who touches people's hearts. And he tells them today, you are going to slot the place at Motherly Care. That is how we are moved here. Our children know we live here like birds. We wake up in the morning and they sing to the Lord, and they get food. And in the evening they go to sleep and they wake up. Here we do not have a budget. We are just living day by day. And we have seen God's promises. The Lord's promises which are sure that He's been providing. Many times we are almost sleeping hungry, but something happens, then the children have something to eat. And therefore, this is what gives us encouragement to continue. I especially want to thank the William Patterson University for their kindness, for their concern. Monica, you are a great lady. You lead a great team. Abuga, we praise God for you. Here we work in a very different way. Sometimes we do not even keep the time. Sometimes we say I'm calling back, but it takes a day. or 2 days. I'm happy that Abuga just persevered. He's been running around, making sure that this place is helped and that this function takes place well. And so, Abuga, with your organization, we thank God for you. We praise you, and when we look around to see how beautiful our children look, you see even the Chinese who was here, he just wondered that when he was here last time, the children looked very different, and today they look so beautiful. He couldn't remember, he couldn't recognize them. And so, he's also very happy that you are doing this. And so we are so happy that you have left. We know you have a lot of work, but your busy schedule, you have chosen to serve God through Motherly Care Children's Home. And I thank God that He enabled you to have time to be able to do that. So please, you take our appreciation, very sincere appreciation, back to your organization and also to the university. That we appreciate very much. These children need to be helped, and we are happy to help them. But many times when we do not have what to give them, it becomes a challenge, and we have sleepless nights, you cannot believe. Even if we took a step of faith to do this work, many times when there's nothing, it is worrying, you cannot have a comfortable night. And so we are able to work with your help. Because if we were seated here, nobody came from the gate there, it would be very sad. But we thank you that, like this day, that you chose to come here. Children, you have been encouraged. We always tell you, the sky is the limit. Forget where you have come from. Forget what you went through. Just work hard. Have your life transformed. And this is exactly what we have been told. That I like the song that you sing. That as you see me here, I'm going to be an engineer. As you see me here, I can be a nurse, I can be a pilot. Do you still continue singing that song? And so please make sure that you will be able to be engineers. You will be able to be what you want to be. But aim high so that you will be able to be what you want to be with God's help. And there are challenges here that face us, but with friends like the ones we have here, you see things get easy. You didn't know you could have uniform again, because since the William Patterson University were here, they gave you uniforms. The colors have faded, others are in rags now. But imagine, you have never had anything, but again, look, these are the blessings that we cannot take for granted. You know, these are very special blessings that God continues to supply to us. And
21?
Yeah.
16?
Number 31. Congratulations. Number 34.
Number 40. 40. 40.
Number 36.
Yeah, like that.
36.
Number 5.
Yes. Number 1, Borja.
41. 41.
Number 39.
43.
39.
43, where are you? 43.
Sojo.
You hold like that, eh? Mupe. Okay. All like that. Hold. Yeah.
Number 6.
Let him leave somebody else. Yeah, that one, eh? And you hold, eh?
I'm going in number 33.
You sell me.
33.
Another one.
33.
Give me a minute, eh?
Number 8.
Sawa.
Number 29.
29? Look at the name.
29.
17.
Call those sisters to help you give some 2, 3.
Give me 2 or 3 volunteers.
Let them all come.
Let them all come. But
Make this procedure a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Number 2.
At 10.
yeah.
16.
Number 31. Congratulations. Number 34.
Number 40. 40. 40.
Number 36.
Yeah, like that.
36.
Number 5.
Number 1. Boja.
41. 41.
Number 39.
43.
39.
43, where are you?
Sojo.
You hold like that, eh? Mupe. Okay. All like that. Hold. Yeah.
Number 6.
Let him leave somebody else. Yeah, that one, eh? And you hold, eh?
I'm going in number 33.
You sell me.
33.
Another one.
33.
Give me a minute, eh?
Number 8.
Sawa.
Number 29.
29? Look at the name.
29.
17.
Call those sisters to help you give some 2, 3.
Give me 2 or 3 volunteers.
Let them all come.
Let them all come. But
Make this procedure a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Number 2.
At 10.
32.
32.
5. 5.
18. Who's 19? Can you check 19?
19. Vivian. Vivian, she's not here.
23. 3. 20. 23. 23. 20.
David Mondi.
27.
David, you're more.
23.
What number is David? 23.
David Omondi.
23. Okay. 18? I'm sorry.
27.
18, right?
20. 27. 20.
Number 7?
24.
7.
26.
Number 7?
14.
7. Who's
Number
7 there?
24.
7.
14. 24.
24. Say thank you. Say thank you.
38.
Say thank you.
25. 38. 24.
24. 24. Can you tell 24?
24.
24 or 44?
24.
24.
28.
24.
24.
42?
12.
10. 4. 57.
49, Diana, what?
52. Oh, Kuba, it's okay. These big numbers. 52. 52. 80.
Yes.
54.
Lydia.
Me.
54.
What's your number? Okay.
Who's number 3?
77.
45. 45. 45.
9.
45.
20.
Number 3?
9.
45.
Angechukua mzee ya mtu mwingine.
26.
Anthony.
26.
45. 45.
Anthony was there.
59. 59.
26.
Yeah?
26.
46.
61.
20. 16.
Number 16.
16.
Who is 16 there?
61!
61?
38.
Who is 61? 61 then?
74. 38.
This one is very small.
64.
What is karaoke? 61. 49? Okay.
49.
49, 49.
25. 20.
49.
25. 38.
Okay, India.
25. 20. 20. 20. 16.
14. 1-4.
Number 14.
71. 71.
Number 14.
14.
Number 3?
41.
71.
41. 41.
77.
41.
77.
41. Who is 41?
82.
41.
Anybody 64?
82.
Anthony?
81.
Okay. All right. Sawa.
26?
31. 82. 71.
71.
79.
31.
79.
65. 31. 31. 74.
74.
45.
74.
65. 65.
74.
83.
46.
Number 83. 83.
Nelly, somebody who there's somebody who gave a short cloth.
No, there are 3 faces, and I think you gave someone. What? There's someone you gave her. I get, yeah, she has. This is her cloth.
Yeah.
15.
10.
10. 7.
10.
15. Number 15.
4.
Number 15.
Don't get me.
4. 35.
Masi Marube. Masi Marube. Masi yako wapi? Masi Marube. Masi ameenda wapi? Amelala. Mary ambaye basi. Mary enda huko. Tumwambushe. Tumwambushe tu.
will have to be a picture or? No, I want to.
This is from
Let me get your attention. I'm going to get your attention now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, first and foremost, you guys look extremely beautiful. Yes. Now that you've seen it, I want you all just to say one more time, thank you, Profeta. Okay? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Profeta.
Good. Now we're going to present some food so we can eat. You want food? Kuja. Mama?
Wow, that's nice.
You hold like that, eh?
God bless you.
Come on here.
Angalia, Mama. Smile.
Wale wakubwa kuja mpea food. Ngojea hivyo hivyo.
Sema hi. Hello.
Unasema asante.
Now, are we satisfied? You don't sound satisfied. Are we satisfied?
Yes.
Are we blessed?
Yes.
Now, before anything, my dear Beatrice here wants to do a nice poem. So I'm going to ask you guys to listen thoroughly to the poem. And then afterwards, we're going to give the loudest thanks and applause possible. Okay?
Yes.
Beatrice, come.
In front of you is Beatrice, ready to recite for you a poem entitled Rise Up. Entitled
Rise Up.
Entitled
Rise Up.
Aha, we have risen up. We now shine like the sun. EMS and Patterson, long live you. You have made us rise up and climb the ladder. Life that will make us great, great to be lawyers, great to be doctors, great to be engineers, great that all is great. We are Motherly Care Fraternity. We are the Motherly Care Fraternity. May the Almighty give EMS and Patterson University the might to live long. May you live long like never to forget motherly care. In our shining flowering colors, we now purple to promise success, for we will fly high like eagles. Thank you.
Do we have All right. Hold on. Yeah. Another round of applause. Now, I want you to say one more time, thank you, EMC. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, EMC.
Now, there's one more person. There's someone from the community that's coming. We also say thank you, William Patterson. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, William Patterson.
Good. There's someone here from the community who...
Hi. You look nice.
Thank you.
I also look nice. I'm happy to be with you. My name is Demi Monyango. I'm a neighbor of Motherly Care Children's Home. I thank you so much for visiting the home. We thank you so much. This is so great. The economy of Kenya is terrible at this time, but the much you have done will push us ahead. We thank you so much, and may God bless you. Motherly Care, what do we say to them?
Thank you, and God bless you and have you more.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. We have also another a presentation that's going to be given at the spur of the moment. See, when good things happen, great things start to happen. So now there's William Patterson students want to make a special donation for food to make sure you guys can eat thoroughly. So you can be my size soon. Oh, that's too big. Okay, don't worry. Let them come up.
Let them come up. Boys and men. Yes.
Kuja bwana, kuja. Ndio.
Ngoja hivyo. Hold on.
Anani koko kama yangu.
That's what we wanted 3 years ago. You guys remember?
It's mango.
Smile. Wait. The way this campaign kind of came about, we had a conversation with my district manager, John LaPresti, in the New York division, and we were figuring out what can we do to help somebody, help some lives. How can we inspire folks to do the right thing? And we quickly thought of Motherly Care Children's Home because I've assisted the home in a different capacity. Once we did that, we reached out to the good hearts of the Profeta division and the EMC Corporation, and they responded profoundly. We asked over 300 folks just to donate $15, and people responded back donating $100 continuously. And we want to give a special thanks to the Profeta. So what our purpose was is we understood we couldn't solve all their problems in one shot, but we figured we can at least help along that journey. So we adopted the model that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single step. And what we vowed to do is help them take that first step by purchasing brand new uniforms for everybody so they can have a sense of dignity and a sense of pride. And we also wanted to get them food because you can't do nothing on an empty stomach. So we did that, and this is something that EMC Corporation is proud of. As a company, our focus has always been to help out IT infrastructures in developing countries, but we also understand that we have an obligation to support the citizens that IT the infrastructure enables, those that are less fortunate. So that's how we came to this campaign. We ran a very successful campaign, and our hope is moving forward that we can continue rolling out projects to help the orphanage. We figured out what the cost was going to be for the uniform. So they were requesting roughly $2,000. So that we fundraised to get the uniform, and that was done actually the first week. And then from there we wanted to make sure we got some money that can supply food for a month. So we set the bar at 300,000 Kenyan shillings. Once we've accomplished that, we continued to try to supersede our goal, and that's how we were able to get an additional 60,000 Kenyan shillings to get us a total of 360,000 Kenyan shillings. So that provided the food that we saw here today, provided uniform, as we also see that there's a lot more to do. So we will continue figuring out different projects to help these kids. But special thanks again to the Profeta division, Joe Profeta himself, and EMC as a corporation as a whole.